Welcome back, everybody. I got a new cook for today. And trust me, everything you're seeing with this list makes perfect sense. Any questions you have will be answered. We're playing against a Charizard, game 1. We can pull this out. This is proof that I have cooked. All right, so one Bulbasaur. Why? We're never setting up double Mega Venusaur. It's not happening. It's just not happening. Who are you? You see a Bulbasaur in the active spot and you go, oh, I'm so scared, dude. I'm gonna use turn 1 Mars. I mean, great hand for me. We're never setting up 2 Mega Venusaur. So I want another deck slot. And I've gotten another deck slot by doing this. I guess I'll research. I mean, there's nothing really I can play down, and now my opponent can copycat for 4 instead, and that feels really bad, but we keep it pushing. We're never setting up 2 Mega Venusaur, so, hey, one guy's gonna do it. One guy's gonna handle the job. Double, and this, so, dude, when you just realize that, hey, I just need the 1 Venusaur. That's all. 1 Venusaur will save the day. Ooh, very interesting decision here. And the decision is to copycat and find the red card on the other side of it. That's the real play. Double red card because we're playing 2 of them, so I'm sure one of them's going to come back to us. Hello, good to see you. Mega Venusaur 2, hi. Hello. Synthesis. See ya. I keep getting distracted because things are working out so well for us right now. The double red card is because, dude, there are decks like this deck's real struggle is going to be Charizard, but like no one's actually playing Charizard. Like if you look at tournaments, nobody's playing Charizard. This deck is like not doing very good, but Hydreigon is. And we have a very scary first couple of turns where Ivysaur can get bodied by pretty much anything. We need to prevent that. So we need to set our opponent's hand back just over and over and try to keep them from really doing a whole lot. Double quick, bro. Self-explanatory. Get into the Ivysaurs, get into the Venusaurs. Double Rocky Helmet. I have found that my opponent taking 20 damage, like right here. I mean, this guy, I already did 20 to him. But if another Entei attacks me, I'm going to knock it out without having to worry about them healing, them using a giant cape, whatever. I have found 20 damage going back into my opponent to feel a whole lot better than... can my opponent ever knock me out next turn? No, he can't. He's already used his Mars. We're looking for 1 card and 1 card only. That's one of our Sabrinas. So we're just going to research. Don't need to heal this turn. I'm fine. Well, let's set his hand back again, huh? Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Look at my 240 HP monster in the active spot. And you're back down to 0 cards in hand, buddy. The 20 damage works out a lot because obviously, like, this deck has an Oricorio problem. And I'm going to tell you, you're not getting through Oricorio Magnet Zone by setting up a baby Venusaur and then a big Venusaur. It's not going to happen. So between the Rocky Helmet, the Poison, all of our healing cards, we can get through the Oricorios. Plus, we have the Sabrinas to move things around, make sure we're attacking the right guy when we need to. I don't even think my opponent's going to have the energy in play to get something set up that I'm afraid of. And again, we're playing double... Yeah, opponent conceded. Boom! All right, this talk will be continued in the next game. Begging for subscriptions jump scare. We're almost at 20K. 50% of you are not subscribed. Check the button if you would. I really want to get to 20K. Put a big smile on my face, big old smile on my face. So I would like to have a big old smile on my face. So please subscribe. How was that pitch? I think it was pretty good. All right. Yeah, that's going in the video. All right, so continuing our little chat. The Rocky Helmets, man, gonna help you get through the Oricorios. Poison damage. Plus, Rocky Helmet pings. Very, very good. If this is another Bulbasaur, it's a Rowlet. That still might be devastating for us going second. That might just be very, very devastating. Yeah, we're going to need Erica, or else we die. Or he's going to need to put down a second Owl, and then I can Sabrina it and just give myself the, the 1 second I need. Wow, I can't wait to use that on this guy. All right, research. I cannot wait to set that back down to 3. I love double red card. It's so stupid. Peace. Deuces. We're still lacking the Erica or the Pokemon Center Lady. Like, either of them will help. I got 3 healing cards. I found the one that will not help me on this next turn. But this, like, because my main thing that Ivysaur is not going to survive is, like, Hydreigon. Leaf Cape, Heavy Helmet, not going to help. The Rocky Helmet, you actually hit perfect numbers if a Mega Absol attacks into you. You will knock it out. There it is. Here's what I was talking about. But we do get to Sabrina now and put that guy back to the bench spot so we won't get knocked out, which is very, very good for us. I think that's a perfectly valid thing I can go for here. I got another one. Cool. Player hand down to 3. Feels good, too. Rocky Helmet has felt so good. It fixes up a lot of damage numbers for the Venusaur, because 130 is, like, not really that relevant. It is if you leave your opponent asleep, but, I mean, there's things like Indeedee, like, there's just healing cards. It's really nice to know that, like, whatever I'm attacking into is gonna get knocked out by my Ivysaur, or by my Venusaur, sorry. Yo, shout out Tomas for the sub on YouTube. W. Oh my god, and I get to... Look at this, dude. Look at this deck. Watch this. Watch this. Why would you attach to the bench one, buddy? Ultimate Punish. Get back here. Get back here. Concede now. Oh my god. So double Erica, 1 Lily, 1 Pokemon Center Lady. It's very, very annoying that, like, that Magnezone card does not just say confuse your opponent, so then Pokemon Center Lady could fix. The Pokemon Center Lady is really here for, like, Mega Lopunny. I just like being able to get rid of status conditions in here. It's totally fine for that to be a Lily as well. I'm just not trying to lose the coin flips. Again, we'll keep going in the next game. I'm just, it's working too well. Going second again. Not what you want to do. You want to go first. But the double Sabrina, I mean, as you just saw in the last game that just played, the double Sabrina is here because it's really nice to be able to move the active Pokemon for 2 reasons. Both aggressively and defensively with this deck. We are just trying to survive the first couple of turns. If we can survive the first couple of turns, our win rate goes up dramatically, like through the roof. I mean, obviously, right? Because otherwise you lose. All we're trying to do is make sure that we survive. And we got to try to slow down our opponent in any way we can. Sabrina plus the red card is very, very good at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh, you are not expecting a double red card Mega Venusaur deck. Because I am the evil one. No one else is doing it like me. And because of that, I'm not going to play Research. Because I really need my opponent to not get Ivysaur this turn. This mirror match is very, very one-sided. It is usually who goes first. Whoever goes first wins this game. If the red card sticks, then I will jump ahead of this match. I will be in a much better position than my opponent. It did not. So maybe it sticks on the next turn. But if there is a maybe I don't even get my own Ivysaur. Playing Pokemon Center, or sorry, playing Mars is very interesting because you're usually trying to force your opponent through just a Mega Venusaur. And if you're using Mars, that's just your supporter for turn, and it, like, doesn't do anything. I guess another, like, you could run the Leaf Cape for the mirror match, but you're not going to run into the mirror match all that much, and I'm telling you, it really is just, like, who gets to go first. That's who wins. And you'll probably see it here. I mean, I don't have a Mega Venusaur. If my opponent does, then he's the GOAT. There we go. Okay, so game's over. But this is the mirror match. There's, like, this isn't a fault of the deck. It is that I went second, and my opponent went first. So what I'm trying to get at here is, like, don't tech for the mirror match because it doesn't matter. This is the outcome every time. Whoever goes first, the deck's consistent enough. It's going to do what it needs to do every single time. It's not going to change. The best thing that could have happened is my opponent bent something and I was able to Sabrina it, but even that doesn't work if they've already synthesized with their Ivysaur. Unless I have back-to-back Sabrinas, it's not a matchup worth teching for. Whoever goes first is going to win. Guys, I don't know what's going on. I've gone second literally every single game this recording session. This deck is, like, even stronger if you go first, and I'm just not getting the opportunity to show you that. So I don't know what is going on. I am at so many going first in a row. So many going seconds in a row. It's kind of ridiculous. Insane variance. I guess the only thing left to talk about with the list itself is Copycat or research for today. I usually like to copycat first. It's my general rule, is if you can copycat for 4 over a research, it's usually better to just pitch that card. Feel pretty good about that, man. I feel pretty good about the cards that were just given to me. Cards I would like in here. So an interesting tech to consider is like a will for the Magnazones and the Mega Lopunnies, because you can just use the will so that when one of those attack into you, you can guaranteed attack that turn after you're under the Magnazone effect or you're confused, which is pretty swag. Another card, Guzma. Guzma would be really good. I'm not considering red in here. I think Guzma overall is a better pick for the deck. Get rid of the giant capes in some of the matchups. It basically does what red does, but you just don't have to wait a turn. And it's going to get rid of tool cards on... It's going to help you against the non-EX Pokemon as well. So I think a Guzma would be really nice. Really nice in here as well. And a Cyrus. A Cyrus would feel good too. What would I cut for him? I don't know. This is the list I've settled on. So, you know, I've given you the information. Do with it what you want. This deck, like... I don't know, dude. We've got a lot of healing. This Reuniclus has a lot of HP, but it doesn't really do a whole lot. This is an insane deck, by the way. You are playing Gardevoir, Reuniclus, and Dusknoir. I might just want to... Well, nah, because a way I can win this is just by going Sabrina. Or even just one Sabrina if my opponent uses the Dusknoir to heal off the damage. So let's just get this guy while we can. I'm not so worried. I mean, the guy's doing 90 damage a turn, bro. And we're also going to be putting him to sleep. He's going to have the passive poison damage going. We do a lot of damage. We do 120 a turn. It's not looking that bad for us. Like, between just the healing cards in our hand, we can make this guy have to, like, 4-shot us by the time we're done healing. I mean, it's a 3-shot right now. Oh, yeah, and he's taking Rocky Helmet damage, too. I mean, dude, we're just, like, beast moding. Yeah, this guy doesn't stand a chance, bro. Now, what should I do first? Erica or Sabrina while I can get one of these guys? Or Lily? I mean, dude, we have every healing card in the universe. I think I'm going to stop attaching energy in case my opponent's playing Indeedee. And maybe we can just put this guy to sleep. Because, again, I'm not in, like, a damage range that matters. And if my opponent goes Rare Candy Dusknoir and takes this damage back, that also makes me, like, extremely happy. That makes me very, very happy. So this deck to me feels like... Hey, stay asleep. W. This deck to me feels kind of like Dark Tina in one way, which is, yo, we're playing so little Pokemon that we get to just play, like, only good cards, right? We set up our one big boss, and then we just get to play all of the good cards possible, man. Copycat? I would really love to just show this guy Sabrina. He can't even attack this. Well, he can't do anything this turn. I guess he could go Rare Candy Dusknoir and, like, let the Reuniclus live. But there we go. See, dude, and the thing is that Venusaur, there's a lot of decks on the ladder right now that just, like, can't deal with it. It's free wins. It's absolutely free wins. You set this guy up and you don't have to do much besides play heal cards, and you'll win the game. Guys, we're going second again, but we're playing against Mega Blastoise, which is kind of funny. This should be fun. Mega Blastoise versus Mega Venusaur. I feel like we have the edge because his extra attack doesn't matter. Well, I guess this deck could really get away from us if our opponent is able to hit a big, stinky Misty early. That's going to make our opponent run away with the game. Come on, game. I've gone second every time. Let's give me some good fortune. Bro was like, what was he doing? Was he calculating the angle of the coin flip? Why did it take him so long to flip the dang thing? All right, he got 0 heads, though, which is fantastic for us. All right, I'm going to protect the bench one. It's fine, I guess. I mean, I'm not, like, mad if my opponent goes Copycat, because then I can evolve into Ivysaur and then use my own Copycat and get a nice, big, juicy hand out of it, and then probably red card him the turn after. All of that sounds delicious to me. A research is fine, as long as you don't play too many cards out of it. I don't really know where he could go with this. He's not going to be able to retreat the Squirtle, probably, into something that can accelerate energy, unless he's playing Mantike. There's a Manaphy. Okay. Fine. Totally chill. Totally chill. Okay. No Water Patch. Not a card. I know it's not. Leave me alone. Yes, I mean, we're giving ourselves a big juicy hand. But again, if I get to Copycat next turn, I'm not, like, so annoyed about it. We're going to get the Venusaur set up here. And then I might just Sabrina around this Manaphy. It's going to depend. I mean, I think I'd rather take out a Squirtle than a Manaphy. But I also don't... I mean, I don't, like, care that much if my opponent gets a Mega Blastoise with 20 energy on it. It doesn't affect anything. I just need to be able to attack the Mega Blastoise twice and hopefully leave it asleep for a turn. Oh, it's the baby one. Okay, I feel like I care even less about that guy. I knocked that out without a heavy helmet on it. Well, now I think I'm definitely going to go Sabrina, because this I can knock out right now. And I'm not interested in going through Baby Blastoise and Mega Blastoise. So let me just go get one of those for free with my Sabrina. And I can knock out either of them. Really just which one do you want to give me? Okay, cool. So, listen, man, you gotta get your Mega Blastoise set up. And I feel like I should just win the exchange. I mean, I have healing cards, so I can make him have to 3-shot me. I might have to 3-shot him as well, but I have the added poison damage and the sleep to potentially just let me steal the game. Makes attacking in a Megas feel a little bit better, knowing I might be able to just steal a turn from them with the Venus. Dude, this deck is so much fun. If you guys ever played the real TCG, there was a, it might have been Mega Venusaur, or it was just regular Venusaur. Wow, look at this guy. Double rare candy, huh? There's the Mega. But there was a Venusaur and Celebi Tag Team EX. I don't remember if it was Mega or not. That deck, like, this is kind of what I'm trying to recreate, is that deck. That deck was like, yo, we're just playing the Celebi Venusaur. We are going to be insanely toxic. I don't care if you do it this turn or the next turn. It really doesn't matter to me, buddy. Go nuts with the Misty. Okay, whatever. Unless I top deck Sabrina, then it's like super swag. Nope. Maybe. But that's kind of what I'm trying to recapture is the feeling of that deck. Because, dude, it was fun. It was very, very funny. Between Rocky Helmet and Poison Damage, man, we might just be good. I mean, I'm going to do 100 each turn, but he's going to take 20 from the Helmet, plus my Poison Damage. It might work out for us. Our opponent also has, like, no cards in hand. Big Brain would be Copycat, but I really need to heal this next turn, so not going to do that. I need to hold on to my heals. He also has 10 less HP than me, so baller. That's also, my opponent just gave me a win condition. I don't know why he did that. That was stupid. He should have just left this as is, and we should just be mega battling right now, man. I guess, like, you're not expecting a sicko on the ladder to be playing double Sabrina, right? Oh, hey, another tip. It hasn't come up yet, but a lot of the time, if you, like, let's say if my hand was Ivysaur, Mega Venusaur, and I had Bulbasaur and a Quick Grow, it's nice to just go Quick Grow and get the other Ivysaur out of the deck, because you know you have no plans with that guy. You know you have 0 plans with that other Ivysaur, so just thin it out of the deck. It's nice to use the Quick Grows even when you have them in hand, just to get -1 card in the deck, at least for your drawing. Okay, well, he gets to wake up. If he doesn't top deck Irida, then he's kind of cooked. Is he cooked anyways? Maybe not quite, but close. And you need Irida, buddy. No Irida. I mean, he didn't have anything in his hand, so kind of expected. But there we go. Mega Venusaur wins over Blastoise. I feel like that's how that matchup usually goes. No one plays the deck, but I mean, we're both 2-shotting each other, and I have sleep. So